is Chloe Carter with 2 R's and 2 stands for? Yeah, all right, cool. My fiance is always just talking like it's just us today. Spiritual awakening for those that sleep on me. Goddess energy flowing through me. I am grateful I get to know me on this journey to self. See, Val says this is journal of self. Love, a love letter to I. From me to the most high, my higher self exists here. So I cater to her with self-care. See, she is living the soft life she deserves. And the prayers never go unheard. And the vision never gets blurred. You see, the space for her is always reserved. Her poetry is word. I am the calling. And my voice is the answer. In timing, they'll advance her and she'll pass go. She'll grow to know the evolution of soul. It's revolutionary. I pray I write what's solutionary. I had to tell myself you can't stay where you started. The mission is assigned. Pray this all signed like my art is. Painting and paving the way. See, I ain't on the streets, but I still stay posted. I'ma run this town like Hove did. Notice I'm who you watching. This is showbiz. I guess I got my swagger back like Otis. I had a hot girl summer, but I'm the coldest. I had a hot girl summer, but I'm the coldest. You won't find the cap in the captions because I'm in a new era. And if you needed... You won't find the cap in the captions because I'm in a new era. And if you needed reminding, here's your sign that things get better. You see, the pain turns into campaigns. And the notes to self turns into making change. And even if you lose, somehow you still gain. Believe me, the win is guaranteed. And your haters will be front row to see everything they didn't believe in. It's your season. That's why your name gets mentioned. You can be in the same space but in a different dimension. Art of the arrangement. I stopped posting for only the likes. Instead, I chose a real love followed with an engagement. I did. I really did that. It was really the ghetto. Okay. I stopped posting for only the likes. Instead, I chose a real love followed with an engagement. I just choose different. I move different. I'm Chloe Carter with 2 R's and 2 stands for? There's differences. I can't be asked to list the differences. I just let self speak for itself. And this is Chloe Carter, the mantra. That's why if it's in my calling, I answer. If my heart was music, blood wouldn't be the only thing you'd be able to stream. See, if my heart was a producer, it would make its own beats. We would use its sound, 4-chamber music that you'll be able to download from iTunes. My heart spits bars. Du-dum, du-dum, du-dum. My heart is always on beat, doesn't ever miss a jump. If my heart was a rapper, I'd call her Little Pump. My heart is instrumental. But if my heart was an instrument, I think it would have to be the organ. See, I would turn both atriums into a church. We would stream gospel music instead of blood. If my heart was a guitar, it would have heartstrings that played a symphony with a safety note that reads, "We've got to be in tune before you decide to play me." If my heart was a queen, my body would be its kingdom. It would be guarded by my spirit, supported by my soul, willing to control everything emotionally. Each body part would love my heart devotionally. My heart is not a hotel. My heart is not a house. You can't check in, then check out. I can let you in, but I can let you out. If my heart was a river, only my feelings would flow in the stream. There would be things that I feel on the surface that cover up what I feel deep down in my heart. If my heart was a dick, I teach it how to be. I teach it that the most important thing when being used is to make sure that you protect yourself. If my heart was locked up, my ribs would be the cages. It would be a prisoner to the emotions that I feel in my blood. I would have never let her spend a day in these cells. She had to rehabilitate. So she beat the odds of any relapse rates. That's why my heart's kind of like a patient. And my body has my heart hospitalized. And my soul is the surgeon that fixes every broken piece of her. I reteach her how to open up and let things in again, because that's the best remedy. If my heart was a heart going through therapy, my mind would remind her every day that you are getting better and you are healing and you are doing this all by yourself. You didn't need anyone else's help. If my heart was I'm glad my heart is only itself. I tell her every day, don't you ever quit. Each breath is your medicine, so take it. Thank you. You don't trust something if you test it. You see, you don't trust something if you test it. But if I had to test you, I would grab a test tube and see, that's already chemistry. I just think the bond between me and you is like physics and the sun. See, you're a star and I watch you rise every day. You rise every day without me asking you to. Look, I watch you rise. It's the Most High that's guiding you. You are beyond a star, you're a supernova, and I want to reach my highest form with you. Let's plan it too. Your energy is celestial. The bond between me and you is electrical, and I'm currently flowing in your energy. See, God's in charge, so we use his input less, flip things, because you've been put in the circuit. The way I feel about you only touches the surface. But I want to love you deeply, like the sea, beyond measure. In your mind, I'll endeavor. I want to love you deeply, like that Calvin Harris and the Disciples song. How deep is your love? Is it like the ocean? You don't have to answer, because most people won't even get it. I reckon the force between me and you is like a magnetic field. I mean a battlefield between Jin and Hierarchy in a game of Tekken. Look, I reckon that I don't post you, because love isn't boastful. I don't need to put you on my socials. I'm a hopeless romantic that's more so hopeful too. Finding the love that I felt like the first time I fell and broke my toe. See, it was a sports day, three-legged race. It was 2012 too. I'm 21 still, thinking of you. You see that fall? It reminds me of how hard I fell for you. It was the first time I fell. And I actually kind of liked it, because falling isn't always a bad thing. Falling in love with you is like falling asleep. The only difference is I don't want to wake up knowing that this was just a dream. See, I'm not a part of the romantic scene. You see, with me, there's a higher calling. And the upgrade wouldn't be just physically, it's also mentally and spiritually. You won't ever have to settle down with me. You're only gonna level up. And we won't see errors in this foundation. And I ain't even talking about makeup. I'm gonna need a love that touches me. My love for you needs to be from a biological place, a biological space. Let's call this love biological fate. My love for you is coiled into my DNA, my fingertips, and we don't even have to kiss, because we'll always be in touch. Not through ourselves, but through ourselves. Let's find ourselves. But if I disappear into the world, it's guaranteed that you'll be able to find me. See, I'm not quite wifey. He always does this. Soon, I'm gonna be wifey. I'm not quite wifey. Oh yes, I'm not quite wifey, but no, I'm gonna be wifey. See, you know the ones where your life is upgraded, so you have to change around the homes. That's what I have to do. You have to change it. All right, I am quite wifey, but I know that there's a connection. There's so many signals on this earth. There's signs. It has nothing to do with the stars, but our paths are aligned. I guess it's written in the stars with letters this time we cross, and I know exactly why. We console in each other but play games like it's W-I-I, and I just found out that Nintendo in Japanese means leave luck to heaven. But if I get a chance this time, there'll be no second guessing. Heaven sending a bodily form of a blessing. And as I said at the start with love, there's no testing. I want love in you to be the thing that I'm the best in. I don't want love to be the thing that we stay left in. That's right. I guess it all has to do with time. And if you ask me what love means to me, I think the closest thing to love is infinity. So I'll love you like numbers, infinitely. As long as you keep it 100%. Don't keep it 50 with me. Don't love me like cake. Love me like pie. 3.142. It goes on and on like my love for you. It goes on and on like you're an Aaliyah song. You're 1 in a million. And my love it goes. But since they say fairy tales are the only things that have happy endings, I'm going to need you to be a part of my story. And if this doesn't work out, I've already said that I'm going to love you like numbers. So the love will still go on forever and ever. I'll just keep a bookmark to mark the page where we left off. So this love story, it didn't ever stop. Thank you.